Good morning. It's a breezy morning in Greenbelt, Maryland. I wanted to remind you to check out my book, The Blacksmith's Bride. It recently debuted as #2 on the Black and African American Christian fiction section in Amazon, and it debuted at #1 in the hot new releases for Black and African American Christian fiction. So it's had some great reviews so far, so check it out. And let me tell you a little bit about the story. It's a historical. It takes place a couple of years after the Civil War. And during this time, for African Americans, actually they called them colored. The term African American didn't really exist back then. If you had one drop of African American blood in you, one drop of black blood, then you yourself were black. It was called the one drop rule. So there was different terminologies that was used to describe various people of color. So if you had 3 grandparents of European descent and one grandparent who was black, then you would be black, and that would be called a quadroon because you would technically be 1/4 black. So the hero in my story is a quadroon. He looks pretty white, and he could pass for white if he wished, but his hair is kinky, but he's got blue eyes and his skin is very pale. And back then, there was a lot of people of color who were of the black upper class. A lot of them were lighter skinned. They were held in a higher regard than darker skinned blacks. So as you see, racism isn't something that just exists from one race to another. It can exist within a race, kind of like with African Americans. And even now, you might still find some stigmas in that. I don't know, because I'm older and I kind of see it. I've kind of seen it a little bit, but nowadays I'm not sure how much that sticks. It probably still does. I don't know. But anyway, in my book, the heroine used to be of the black upper class. She's lost all of her wealth, her husband's dead, and now she's impoverished, and she has to stay with friends because she can't even afford to feed herself. And the hero, he is a friend of, the hero's name is Benjamin. He wants to help Francine is the heroine, and both of them are staying with the same set of friends. They have mutual friends. Both of them, due to extenuating circumstances, are staying at the same house. Benjamin's got a daughter. Her name is Esther. Esther is 12 years old and she's mute. She witnessed a double murder 2 years ago. She has not spoken a word since. So that's just to give you a little bit of the context of the story. I don't want to tell you a lot more than that because I don't want to spoil it for you, but it is a very good book. I had to do a lot of research for it. The blacksmith scenes, I had to show him at work because I call it The Blacksmith's Bride. So I wanted to show him actually being a blacksmith. So I wrote a lot of scenes where he's actually at work forging stuff. And that took a lot of research, what it goes into that. It just seems like a lot of hot, dirty work, to tell you the truth. But I have him to be passionate about his job. He loves it. And actually, his job partially saves him. He was a wild when he was younger. Before the story even opens up, he was wild when he was a younger person. He alludes to that, but he said that he found comfort through his savior in addition to working in the shop, being an apprentice and working in the shop. So you'll see a little bit of that in the story. It is such a good read. I am very proud of it, and I want you to check it out. If you know anybody who likes to read historical fiction or historical romances, you should recommend this to them because I think they would enjoy it. So, and my husband is even reading it now and he seems to like it. I know you might be thinking, well, he's your husband, so he's gonna like it. But no, he's pretty honest. He'll even tell me things that might bother him about the stuff that I've written. So he's pretty honest. Different people have been reading it and they really like it, so you should give it a try. It's on Amazon. You can just check it out. And again, tell your friends. Anybody who likes to read historical romance or historical fiction, tell them to give The Blacksmith's Bride a shout out. Give it a try and see if you like it. I will leave a link in the comments where you can go and get all the information about purchasing The Blacksmith's Bride. I don't have the physical book in front of me because I haven't gotten my author copies yet because it was just released October 31st. So my copies should be coming soon. So I don't have a book to actually show you right now. Anyway, check it out and enjoy the rest of your day.